Already you can see live pictures there in St. Peter's Square. Very, very impressive indeed. On behalf of Vatican Media, I'd like to welcome all of you who are joining us for this live broadcast on television or radio, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our viewers of Shalom World Television Network USA, Shalom TV India, Catholic TV, Catholic Faith Network, EWTN Television, Salt and Light TV, Atmadarshan TV. Welcome to our radio listeners of Luminous Radio, Radio Maria Papua New Guinea, Radio Maria Latvia, and of course not forgetting you, our shortwave listeners. We also welcome those of you joining us through the various Vatican Media channels, Vatican News website, and Vatican News English YouTube channels, as well as those following us on the Vatican News Facebook live stream. This is the celebration of Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday is the celebration of the triumphant entry of Jesus Christ into Jerusalem, the place where he was to be crucified. Also known as Passion Sunday, it is the beginning of Holy Week, the holiest week in Christendom, in which Christians celebrate the most intense moment of the Passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. It is the first Sunday during the year when the faithful listen together during worship to a complete account of the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Traditionally, the liturgy of Palm Sunday begins with a procession, as you can see. Various people there in the procession, processing near the obelisk in the center of St. Peter's Square. With Palm Sunday, we remember the Lord's triumphant entry into Jerusalem. In fact, the Catholic Catechism explains that it is a memorial. But a memorial is not merely a recollection of past events, but rather the proclamation of the mighty works obtained by God for us in the liturgical celebration of these events. The procession, concelebrants of the Holy, who are going to concelebrate with the Holy Father. We have here cardinals, bishops, senior officials of the church. We also have deacons, acolytes, lectors, candle bearers, and the cross bearer. Each have a specific role to play in the liturgy. No doubt you have noted the floral arrangement of the palms and the palm fronds there. As is tradition during Holy Week, St. Peter's Square is decorated with hundreds of flower arrangements and decorations, especially on Easter Sunday. But even today you can see very, very lovely arrangement indeed. Behind the organization is the Office of the Governatorato of the Vatican City-State in collaboration with the generosity of individuals, families, and organizations that offer plants and flowers. For example, the olive fronds in this liturgy have been donated by the National Association of Olive Oil Producing Towns in the region of Lazio. Also, the Caputo family in the city of Taranto donated some. Taranto is right at the southern eastern side of Italy in the region of Puglia. The palmorelli, those creamy yellow-white phoenix palms intricately woven, are from the city of San Remo. The New Catechumenate also donated some of the palms. And as is always this year, Easter celebration in St. Peter's Square will be adorned with a beautiful array of floral arrangements, floral decorations that will include tulips, daffodils, and even some out of the season roses. This floral arrangement is the work of a team of Dutch florists and designers all the way from Holland. And if I'm not mistaken, they are also joined by a team of biotechnology specialists from Naklo, Slovenia. And of course, not forgetting the gardeners from the Vatican's own garden. Palm Sunday has the double character. On the one hand, that of commemorating the Lord's Passion, and on the other, that of commemorating Jesus Christ's triumphant entry. And we commemorate this, as you have just seen, in the procession after the palms have been blessed. All those in the procession will go right up to the altar, carrying palms, as did the children of Israel many, many years ago. Those of our viewers joining us now from the Mondo Visione, my name is Father Paul Samasumo. Welcome to this live broadcast of Palm Sunday of the Lord's Passion, presided over by the Holy Father, Pope Francis, here in the Vatican, St. Peter's Basilica. And now, the start of the ceremony with the blessing
In nome
of
del
the
Padre,
palms.
del Figlio e dello Spirito Santo. La pace sia con voi. Fratelli e sorelle,
Dear brothers and sisters,
dall'inizio della
since the
Quaresima
beginning of
abbiamo
Lent
cominciato a
until
preparare
now,
i
we
nostri
have
cuori
prepared our
attraverso la
hearts
penitenza
by penance
e le opere
and
di
charitable
carità.
works.
Oggi siamo
Today
qui
we gather
radunati
here
affinché
to
con tutta la
herald
Chiesa
with the whole church
possiamo essere
the
introdotti al
beginning
mistero
of our
pasquale
celebrations of the Lord's
del nostro
Paschal
Signore
mystery,
Gesù Cristo,
that
il
is to
quale,
say, of
per
His
dare
passion
reale
and
compimento alla propria
resurrection.
passione e resurrezione, entrò
For
nella sua
it
città
was
Gerusalemme.
to accomplish these mysteries
Seguiamo
that He
perciò il
entered
Signore,
in His own city of
facendo memoria
Jerusalem.
del suo ingresso
Therefore, with all
salvifico,
faith and devotion,
fede e
let us
devozione,
commemorate the Lord's
affinché
entry
resti
into the seat of our
partecipe, per
salvation,
grazia del mistero
following in
della
His
croce,
footsteps, so that,
possiamo
being
dar
made
parte
by His
alla
grace
resurrezione e alla
partakers
vita
of the
eterna.
cross, we may have a share
Preghiamo.
in the resurrection and in His life.
Dio onnipotente ed
Let
eterno,
us pray. Almighty
benedici
and living God,
questi rami di
sanctify
ulivo
these
e
branches
concedi a noi, tuoi
with your
fedeli,
blessing,
che
that we who
seguiamo
follow
esultanti
Christ,
Cristo
the
nostro
King
Re e
in
Signore,
exaltation,
di giungere
may
con
reach
Lui alla
the eternal
Gerusalemme del
Jerusalem
cielo,
through
che
Him
vive e
who
regna di
lives
secoli
and
e
reigns
secoli.
forever and ever. The Holy Father blessing the palm branches, olive branches, palm fronds, in commemoration of the Lord's entry into Jerusalem, as we start one of the holiest moments in the church calendar, Holy Week. So the incense being prepared for incensing the gospel, which will be read shortly. It's been quite a long while since we saw the kind of crowds we are seeing today in St. Peter's Square, and it is really a very wonderful sight once more to see these kinds of numbers. The deacon has just received a blessing from the Holy Father, and he is now going to proclaim the gospel. The gospel reading is going to be taken from Luke chapter 19, verses 28 to 40. Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord.
Il Signore sia con voi.
The Lord be with you.
Dal Vangelo secondo Luca.
The book of the Gospels being incensed.
In quel tempo Gesù camminava
Jesus
davanti a
proceeded
tutti,
on his journey
salendo
up to
verso
Jerusalem.
Gerusalemme. Quando fu
As he
vicino a
drew near
Betfage e
to
a
Bethphage
Betania,
and Bethany,
presso il
at the
monte
place
detto
called
degli
the Mount of
Ulivi,
Olives,
inviò
he
due di
sent
discepoli
two of his
dicendo:
disciples. He
andate
said,
nel villaggio di
"Go into the
fronte,
village opposite you,
entrando
and as
troverete
you
un
enter,
puledro
you find a
legato,
colt tethered
sul
on
quale
which
non è
no
mai
one has ever
salito
sat.
nessuno.
Untie it
Slegatelo e
and bring it here.
conducetelo qui. E se qualcuno vi
And if anyone
domanda
should ask you,
perché
why
lo
are you untying it?
slegate,
You will answer,
risponderete così:
the
il
master
Signore
has
ne
need
ha
of it.
bisogno. Gli inviati andarono
So those who had been
e
sent off
trovarono come
went away
aveva
and
loro
found everything
detto.
just as he had said.
Mentre slegavano il
And as they were
puledro,
untying the colt,
i
its
proprietari
owners said to
dissero
them,
loro:
"Why
perché
are you untying this
slegate il
colt?"
puledro?
They
Essi
answered,
risposero: il
"The master
Signore
has
ne ha
need of it."
bisogno.
So they brought it
Lo
to
condussero
Jesus.
allora da Gesù e gettati i
They
loro
threw their
mantelli
cloaks
sul
over
puledro,
the colt
vi fecero
and helped
salire
Jesus to
Gesù.
mount.
Mentre
As he
egli
rode along,
avanzava,
the
stendevano
people were
i loro
spreading their cloaks
mantelli
on the
sulla
road.
strada. Era
And
ormai
now,
vicino alla
as he was
discesa
approaching
del
the slope
monte
of the
degli
Mount of
Ulivi,
Olives,
quando tutta
the
la
whole
folla dei
multitude of his
discepoli,
disciples
pieni
began
di
to
gioia,
praise God aloud with
cominciò a
joy.
lodare Dio a gran
Oh,
voce
the mighty deeds
per tutti i prodigi che avevano
that they had
veduto,
seen.
dicendo:
They proclaimed,
benedetto
"Blessed
colui che
is the King who
viene,
comes
il Re,
in the
nel
name of the
nome
Lord.
del Signore. Pace in
Peace in heaven
cielo e
glory
gloria nel
in
più
the
alto
highest."
dei cieli. Alcuni
Some of the
farisei tra la
Pharisees
folla
in the
gli
crowd
dissero:
said to him,
Maestro,
"Teacher,
rimprovera
rebuke
i
your
tuoi
disciples."
discepoli.
He said
Ma
in
egli
reply,
rispose: io
I
vi
tell
dico che se
if they keep
questi
silent,
taceranno,
the stones will cry out.
grideranno le pietre. Parola
The Gospel of the
del
Lord.
Signore.
The
Imitiamo,
Gospel
fratelli
had
e
just
sorelle,
proclaimed
le folle che
the deacon had just proclaimed the
acclamavano
Gospel,
Gesù.
and now he invites us, dear
E
brothers and sisters,
procediamo in
like the crowds who
pace.
acclaimed Jesus in Jerusalem, let us go forth in peace. An invitation there for the procession towards the altar to begin. Antiphon. The children of the Hebrews, carrying olive branches, went to meet the Lord, crying out and saying, Hosanna in the highest. Beautiful music there from the Sistine Chapel Choir, the Capella Sistina.